Are you an employer that is considering hiring foreign workers? Or you may already have foreign workers working for you and you are happy with their performance. How can you support your foreign workers? If you're interested in recruiting internationally, what do you need to do as an employer to make your company a workplace that's desirable? One thing I would say is you have to start with even the way you advertise. When you advertise for the positions you're looking for and you've expanded the search beyond Canada, you need to make sure that you make it clear you're open to sponsorship, you're open to people from other countries, you're open for diversity and maybe international experience. That should be very clear in your advertisement so people know that you might be an employer that wants to support them. If you are looking to hire a foreign worker, as an employer, you need to be sensitive, you need to be culturally aware, you need to ensure that there's good communication if you're doing your international interviews by technology, by Zoom, Teams, etc., to get to know them. You may find that your foreign worker may already be in Canada as a visitor and looking for opportunities to stay permanently through employment. So the ways that employers can usually hire foreign workers is under a treaty. So if you are, for instance, an American or Mexican citizen, you have the opportunity to hire as under NAFTA so that you can employ them and bring them to Canada to work for you. If they're from a country where we don't have a treaty with them, you need to understand as the employer, this is going to take longer. It's more like a 6 to 8 month process if you're doing the labor market impact assessment, which is where you advertise the position for 1 month in 4 or 5 locations in Canada so that you can show that you've made the efforts to find good Canadians. Most of the clients that come to us, they already know the marketplace is hard. Maybe you're looking for that really specialized worker and you can't find them across Canada, or they're not interested in leaving the employer they currently have. So once you've done that and then you apply for your labor market impact assessment, that whole process, as I said, takes 4 months at least. And if they're coming from a country where they need a visa, that could be another 3 or 4 months. So employers looking to hire internationally must be patient, they must be diligent, they must work with professionals, and they must keep that foreign hire in communication through the whole process so they know and trust that you are doing everything on your end to get them here. You may even want them to talk to the employment or the immigration lawyer so that they are certain that everything is being done correctly. When you hire internationally and that person arrives, I have many clients who meet them at the airport. That first day is really significant. You may need to help them find a place to live. You may need to help them even go and find appropriate clothing, because if they're not used to the winter in Alberta, it's going to be a shock if you're coming from Thailand or Sri Lanka. So these are the types of ways that you as an employer can support them. Know that it's going to take several months, if not longer, for them to adapt and find their way, whether it's through transit, whether it's where they're living, the banking system, social insurance number, the healthcare process, their driving license. These are all the ways that you as an employer can support your hire because you've invested in them, you spent a lot of money to get them here. Work hard to keep them happy, work hard to keep them here, and help them integrate into the Canadian society.